score of 8-1. Tell you about the new Dragon pitcher after this timeout on the Great Midwest Digital Network. Well, Logan Swanger goes a third of an inning, and he walked 2 batters. And now we'll give way to Scotty Adelman. He's a 6'2", 185-pound freshman out of Norwalk, Ohio, and Norwalk St. Paul High School. And he will come on here and try and get the final out here in this 5th inning that just will not end right now for Tiffin. Right now they've given up 3 runs, and Micah Allen is going to try and really put some separation between the 2 teams. Adelman coming on for the 16th time this year. He is 2-0 with a 9.33 ERA. Allen is 1 for 3 with a single and a couple of strikeouts. Was 6th in the GMAC in home runs this year, and he takes a big cut at the first offering from Adelman. Eifert at third, Schroeder at second, Zeller at first. Right-hander comes set, now the pitch. And it's fouled back overhead, and Adelman comes on and gets ahead here, 0-2. Last time that Adelman worked last weekend on May 7th, when an inning against Cedarville, gave up a hit and a run. That was in a Dragons 7-3 win over the Jackets. 0-2, the pitch. And Allen down on strikes. Well, Adelman does his job. He gets Mike Allen on 3 straight, but not before Ashland scores 3 times here in the top half of the 5th inning. Middle of today's elimination game. It is the Eagles 8, Tiffin 1 on the Great Midwest. We head to the 6th inning. And for the Ashland Eagles, they will have Sanders, Fabick, and Smith, the same trio that started the 5th inning. Sanders led off last inning with an infield single. He's got 2 hits now here on the day. And will make him now 2 for 11 in this or 3 for 11 in the tournament. Scotty Adelman, who came on last inning and got the final out with a 3-pitch strikeout to Mike Allen, delivers a strike here. Here the wind is really picked back up again. And it's fouled against the screen. So for Logan Swanger, his final line, he did not yield a run. Now Scotty Adelman, the 4th pitcher of the day for Tiffin, continues on here in the 6th. The 0-2 again. And he couldn't get him to chase it, missing outside. Bain with the first 4+. Fisher, Swanger, and Adelman each got an out in that 5th inning. Now the 1-2. And a check swing foul. Boy, that was bearing in on Sanders. Now the big right-hander comes set, and his 1-2 pitch. In the air towards second and over Griffin Stevens' head into right center field. And the 3rd hit of the game for Ian Sanders. Stevens made a couple of strikes to his right, started to jump up in the air and realized he had no chance. So leadoff man has reached base. Here is Sebastian Fabick. 5 of the 6 innings, Ashland has had the leadoff man get on. Fabik has been on base all 3 times, a variety of ways. Shows bunt and takes a ball. Singled and scored in the 2nd, hit by a pitch, scored in the 4th, walked and scored in the 5th. Dragons on top 8-3 here in the top of the 6th inning. Takes that pitch on the inside corner. Good location from Adelman. Couple of youngsters pitching in this one here today. Logan Swanger was a freshman. Adelman comes on in relief, also a freshman. Played high school ball at Norwalk St. Paul. Runner at first goes, and Fabik will spoil it, fouled out of play. A year ago, Adelman was the Firelands Conference Pitcher of the Year. His team won the conference championship 3 times. One ball and 2 strikes. Fabik leading away over, or I should say Sanders leading away at first as Fabik spins out of the way. And it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now Sebastian will stand back in. Now Brazier holding the runner on over at first. Long look this time by Adelman. Now the righty straightens. Here comes the 2-2 offering. And it's up and out of the zone. And now a full count on Sebastian Fabik. See if they start the runner Sanders over at first with nobody out. And Adelman was wondering the same thing. Runner does go, and the pitch is high for ball 4. That'll be the 7th walk issued today by Tiffin pitching. And they'll have runners at first and second. Nobody out. And here comes Dylan Smith again. Now in the 2nd inning, he had first and second, nobody out, and sacrificed. In the 5th inning, he had first and second. Showed bunt on the very first pitch. And eventually hit into a fielder's choice. Now the lead back down to 5. Will he be sacrificing here? He is not, and the pitch runs outside for ball 1. Dylan Smith, the number 7 hitter in the lineup. Adelman will check the runner back at second base. Now the 1-0. And again, misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. So no signs of sacrifice this time. Again by Dylan Smith, letting him swing away. 2-0 offering. And it's high for ball 3. Now, we saw this theme with Cedarville the last couple of days. Bullpen guys came in and just could not be effective enough to get the job done. 3-0. Here's the pitch. And it's ball 4. So he walks him on 4 pitches. And the Eagles have him loaded here in the 6th. That'll be now 6 walks in an inning of pitching by the Dragon relievers. And we'll have another conversation out here on the mound. So the Eagles, again with an opportunity to bust this thing open. They had jumped out to an 8-1 lead, had all the momentum, and then the defense of Ashland let them down and gave Tiffin some hope coming back into this. But now, again, they can gap themselves here a little bit. But what this is really turning into now is even the winner of this game is going to have a real quick turnaround. Whether or not the game will remain on time over at Prasco Park, scheduled for 6 o'clock. I know we're only creeping towards 4, but we still have a third of this game still to go. So they may actually push that start time back a little bit just to give whomever wins this game a little extra time. Warm day down there on the field. We began at 79 degrees, nothing but sunshine on this turf surface. So you know that it's a little bit warmer down there on the playing surface here. As we approach 3:45, still just 83 degrees. Bit of a breeze. Although right now the flags again are motionless out in right center field. Nobody out. Dragons will keep the infield back. Brady caught him 0 for 1 with 2 walks. Will stand in here for the Eagles. First offering by Adelman, misses outside for a ball. A single and back-to-back walks. And the bases are loaded here for Ashland. Now the infield will actually creep in here a little bit. Sanders, the runner at third, good speed. There's a strike right at the knees to make it now 1 ball and 1 strike. Ashland, the number 2 seed, trying to play its way through the losers bracket. Tiffin, the number 1 seed, lost their very first game back on Wednesday to Walsh in extra innings and put themselves in this hole. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, chopped foul down the third base line toward the Tiffin bullpen. So 1-2 now as Adelman comes back to get ahead of Brady Cottom. One ball and 2 strikes. Now the pitch. Blowing outside. Tried to get him to chase, but too far out of the strike zone to entice Cottom to go fishing for it. Now Cottom will stand back in, really crowds the plates. Adelman shakes off the side. Now has what he wants from his catcher, Isaiah Mirabal. Now the pitch. Ground ball rolled towards second. They'll try to get 1 at second there. The relay is in time for a double play. Well, the ball was too slowly hit to come home to try and get Sanders, so a smart play by Stevens, and they will turn a 4-6-3 double play. Run will score. So Sanders will now make it 9-3 Ashland. Fabic will advance to third, and there will now be 2 outs for Devin Uckel. First double play in the tournament turned by the Tiffin Dragons, their 19th of the year. And now third baseman Devin Uckel will stand in 1 for 2 with a couple of runs batted in, and he swings and misses here. Uckel, a 2-out RBI single in the second, struck out in the fourth, and hit a long sacrifice fly to left center field. A terrific play by Marino Pugnetti out of center against the wall to make the catch, but it plated a run. Now 1-1 on Uckel after that pitch bounces in. 2 outs here at the top of the 6th inning. Adelman to the plate. Way outside for a ball. Two and one now, the number 9 hitter, Yukel. Here's the pitch. Good one over the outside corner. Soft breaking ball, and it's now 2-2 on the Eagles' third baseman. And the wind picking up and swirling around here at Legacy Field. Here comes the 2-2 offering. Foul ball out of play. They'll do it again at 2-2. Sebastian Fabic, the base runner, down at third. Again, the 2-2. Way outside, full count. Three and two on Yukel. And the pitch. In the air, shallow right. Zach Campbell started in. Now will stop and make the catch. And Ashland is gone. They'll pick up a run on one hit. No errors and a runner left on. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Ashland on top 9-3 on the Great Midwest Digital Network.